You guys are in a rhythm offensively, 40 assists, that's a season high.
Yeah.
What's continuing to work on?
We score mentality. That's it. We don't care who scores. We're trying to get great shots, and 40 assists with 7 turnovers. That's a unreal ratio. But the ability, the will to turn down a decent shot, a good shot for a great shot. That's who we are. That's our DNA. And, that's who we have to be if we want to do something really, really special, which we all believe we can.
Looking at Torrey, right in, what stood out to you as far as tonight?
His willingness to take shots. That's something that I don't know if he was as confident as he is right now last year. Now he's just letting it go. And his ability to defend multiple positions is something that we feel like is going to help us. I thought there were times where Ross and Harris had opportunities to come off a screen, and he just bulldogged those guys and made it really tough on them because of his size and strength and defensive acumen. He can make it tough on, a number of positions. So we value that, and watching Aaron out there hawk the ball, and he had the lob for Biz. Biz mishandled that pass, but his ability to shoot the ball and defend the ball is something that holidays are known for. So just watching those two guys, fit right into the program was pretty cool tonight.
Of course, this, that nice no dish to Book, and the other one where he dribbled and had that kind of jump off to Bismack. Is that something that kind of comes with the familiarity, or is that just like an aspect of this game that flies under the radar a little bit?
I think it just flies under the radar. Most guys with Torrey's skill set don't get a chance to do that with today's NBA being focused on the 3-ball. Guys are spaced in the corner, and so they don't get a chance to do some of that stuff. We feel like in our program, with the ball and body movement, you can, show some of that. Probably not as much when Chris and Book have the ball, but there's times where, guys have to make plays. And we saw that versatility in him when he was in Denver. Not as much, but you could tell, he knew what he was doing when he had the ball. He just seems to be, it's one game, but we watched him in Indiana this year as well, and seems to be playing with a lot more confidence.
Bonnie, another question about Chris's minutes. The good side tonight, keep him under 30.
Yeah, I was going to say that scared me too. I was like, man, I thought that I was on the right track tonight.
Getting this type of night just for everyone, and then 2 days off of games tomorrow, how nice is that?
I mean, when you win games, you're focused on the winning. But once you get the win, and then you couple that with the minute totals, you feel a bit of relief. And then, we haven't had 2 days off. I'm not quite sure the last time we had that, but it's something that we can take advantage of, and our guys need it. We came off that road trip, and that shoot around for Milwaukee, you could tell our guys were feeling it, and they just pushed through it. But we certainly need to take advantage of these 2 days. So it is a good feeling to get the win and have the minute totals that we have, and then have a chance to, have 2 days off from a game. So we're going to try to do our best to get our guys recovered and fresh, and hopefully they can fill their cup the next couple of days.
Since the start of the new year, the offensive numbers have really gone up with assists, especially in the last couple of games. Have you noticed anything specific that you see the guys doing more?
I could say something, but I don't, you know what I mean? I just think it's the way we try to play. We have guys who will get off of the ball. We talk about we score. We talk about a standard of basketball that allows everybody to touch the ball. We feel like we have unselfish players. I mean, I could say a few more things, but I think that's just it in a nutshell. Our guys really don't care, who scores. They want to win games. We know we have guys who can score in bunches, but even those guys, play the right way and play in 0.5. So I think we can take it to another level, to be honest with you. I think what lends to that concept or that idea is teams are throwing different defenses at us. And so it moves the ball around when you're playing against the zone or you're playing against switching. You can't hold the ball in those environments. So that may be a reason. It's probably the foundation of it all. Between Chris and Book, having two guys who can go get their own shot at any given time, get off of the ball and kick it to other guys, it certainly helps. I've said it about DA, he could be a bit more aggressive when he gets the ball, and he's always looking to pass. So I think they understand that, together we can do a lot. And the one thing that connects a team is passing the ball. And I think all of those guys, our whole team understands that.
At the start of the second quarter, you went with Torrey, Jay, and Cam together. Now that you've got those four back together,
Yeah.
obviously, 3 wings or something. What do you like when you go to that line? What do you like looking to see the most out?
Defensively, the versatility to be able to switch and put hands on bodies legally with big, strong guys. I brought Jay back a bit too early, but I didn't want to throw Aaron to the wolves that quickly. He was still absorbing stuff. Torrey's been here, so he knew a bit more than Aaron, but I probably could have given Aaron a shot in that moment. But with those guys, they can, switch, and they all know the offensive concepts from each position. So that's not seamless, but it's a bit easier with those guys when they're like size, like those guys you named.
Coach, looking at the way the team is playing right now, still got Cameron Payne and Landry Shannon, to get work back in. Are they getting close in terms of when will they be back?
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen them on the floor, but they haven't done anything in a playing capacity, anything that would, look like 2-on-2, 3-on-3. They haven't even gotten to that point yet. They've just done court work, cardio, that kind of thing. So we still don't have an update as far as when they will be back. But, gratefully we have depth. Adding Aaron and Torrey certainly helps in that particular topic, but there's nothing to update just yet.
Monty, have you heard about Cam and McKell's Super Bowl bet?
Yeah, there's a lot of stories going around about the bet. I've heard about a lemonade stand, and I'm hopeful to find the location because I'm going to bring 1,000 pennies, and my lemonade better be to my liking, or I'm going to have people make it over and over again until I get it the way I want it. But I've heard a lot about this bet, so I can't wait to see the official or hear the official bet. But I've heard about it. It's like legendary already. Those two are. Yeah, I'll leave that alone because you guys will post it.
Would you like to give 1,000 pennies more to McKell or Cam?
Not going there. Not going there. Those two guys they bring a lot of joy to our team. The stuff that they do, you would think that they were brothers. I mean, the way that they get along and get after each other, it's pretty cool to watch those two. Thank you.
Just being selfless, getting best available shot. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but that's how this team plays. I don't know how many assists we had tonight, 40. Yeah, see, it's just the ball hops around and it's tough to guard. They always say the ball moves faster than people.
That was a season high. About the ball movement, but to have some guys out that are part of that usually, but then to bring in Torrey and him being part of that and Aaron, what, is it just the system that allows that to happen for you guys, regardless of who's out there?
Yeah, it's the system. It's contagious. You don't want to be the only one out there taking bad shots. I think everybody understands their roles and understands time and place and, when to take those shots, understanding situation, time and score. So we have a very high IQ team and, it's even contagious when you're around each other and, you can just feel yourself getting better and learning more.
How nice is it to have Torrey back?
Very nice, man. Obviously felt like he didn't leave at all. He's right in here. The vibes are great. I'm happy to have him back.
You know what, Cam McCall the game tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a Southwest flight to get out on tomorrow morning and try to make it over there.
I heard about this bet.
What's the bet? Jersey? Don't tell me it's some jersey. I hope some money's involved.
So loser has to wear the other team's jersey for Tuesday's game, and then every game one of every playoff series you guys have. And then Mikkel proposed that in the offseason, the loser has to host a lemonade stand in the losing team's city.
Okay.
And they shook on it on national television. So at that point, you can't go back on the court.
So Mikhail's gonna have to go to Cincinnati possibly?
Ooh, you're a Joe Burrow guy?
Nah, I'm actually a Matthew Stafford guy. I'm just saying potentially that could happen. I think it's easier to get Cam Johnson to LA than getting Mikhail to Cincinnati, but we'll see.
Did it feel like that way on the court tonight?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Just it literally feels like the same way it did last season. Just coming in, fitting right in with guys. But I guess it's that easy when you play the right way. We got a bunch of guys that play together, play to a certain standard, so it's easy to fit in with those guys.
What was it like? After you check in, and I could see the crowd kind of bubbling a little bit. And
Yeah.
Gave that round of applause. How that feel?
Oh, I feel amazing, man. Just being here the last year, the run we made. I think it was a special time for everyone, for the players, the city, the organization. So just them welcoming me back, man, it means a lot. It really does. So that was a pretty cool moment.
As a guy who can defend and play multiple positions, how fun is it when you find yourself in one of those wing lineups where you've got, Cam Johnson and Jay Crowder right next to you who can kind of do the same thing?
I think that's what makes us so special. That's what makes this team so difficult to guard. Different guys can play different positions offensively, defensively, guard a lot of different positions and switch. And that creates a lot of advantages for us on both sides of the ball. So having a lot of wing guys is definitely a weapon, and it's definitely a value to have in this league.
He talks a lot about the team's let it fly mentality here and not being afraid to take shots. And you mentioned that, based on your time in Indiana this season and here tonight, obviously, it feels like you've gotten a lot more confident with just letting it fly as well. Do you feel the same way, or is that just kind of a one-night thing here, or what are your thoughts on that?
No, just taking the shots that's presented. I've been playing basketball a long time, so I know kind of when to take the right shots and when to take shots when you're feeling it or when to make the extra pass. So it's just all having a feel for the game and just being ready to shoot at all times or make a play for the next guy.
Only one game so far, but I think Chris is even better than it was last year.
Chris is Chris, man. Chris is going to be Chris no matter what. Just some of the passes he makes, his leadership is off the charts. And the way he plays, he's so vital to this team and guys rally behind him. And definitely one of the best leaders we have in this league. So it's always good being on the side with him.
With like the slip screens and the cuts, did that just feel like you were just back in this offense like it was yesterday?
Yeah, man. It was just reading the game, trying to pick your moments when the screen is slip and try to create some easy ones. And Elford, like, he's an amazing passer. Like I know I watched him pass, but actually playing with him, and I remember one time he hit me on the slip, and I was looking at him, but the ball was already in my stomach. So yeah, he's a great passer. So definitely gonna have fun playing with him.
Yeah, I saw someone say like they could have sworn you two played together with the way that it looked like you two had chemistry already tonight. Just what is it about guys like that where guards who just know that you're going to be that type of guy to make the cut to slip, things like that?
Yeah, I just think it starts with knowing the offense. What the coaches put in. They put in they created a system here where it's kind of free flowing, and you kind of just play. You kind of just play off each other. So that's one thing I noticed here. Money gives you the freedom to kind of figure it out together, and you just sometimes play random basketball, and he trusts you to make the right play, and that's mostly what it is. Just making the right play, making the right reads, and like I said, that's a reason why this team is so good and so difficult to guard.
Is it kind of funny to you how you get traded and then that night it's the Bucks and then on Tuesday it's the Clippers, just back with these matchups again?
Yeah. It's all of this is crazy how it unfolded, man. I was in Indiana practicing, and after my practice, I checked my phone and found out I was coming back to Phoenix. So I had no clue this was going to happen, but it's crazy how everything comes full circle, and I'm just excited to be back and trying to make another run.
I think one of the things that I think Kellen figured it out, but I think you are the first guy to play with now all three.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you are.
The first guy in NBA history to play with all three Holiday brothers. Oh, man, that's special right there. I might have to tweet that or post it or something.
Do you already notice Aaron kind of doing some of the Holiday brother things already?
Yeah, man, he does you can tell he has a good feel for the game. I remember him watching him in college, and the way he got better each year, and then obviously in the league, known as a hard-nosed defender and just having a nice feel for the game offensively. You could just kind of see it tonight. It's just natural to him, and so yeah, the system, this team, he'll fit right in. It'd be good for him as well.
How did it feel for you to come in and get that recognition and sort of welcome back from the crowd?
It meant a lot, man. Like I said, from just the momentum we created from last year, and then leaving and coming back and getting that welcome. Like, how can you not want to play here? Is I think the best fans in the league, and it's just overwhelming of the support we get all the time. So that's great.